Good morning, comic book fans. Welcome back to Ka-Pow Comics. I'm your ever-loving host, Shorty, and I'm still wanting to always say comics in 5 minutes when I do that. It's a slightly smaller one than usual, but it's worth doing. We've got some cool, interesting stuff to go through here, including, and it is worth pointing out that if you do have access to our website, there's going to be at least two quite cool, quite rare comic books we managed to get hold of, drop on there by the end of the day, so make sure you go and check those out if you're interested in, like, overpriced collectible comic books. But in terms of just actual new stuff we've got coming in, we're going to start with just the graphic novels and manga and then into comic books. No related products this week. We were supposed to have some Funko Pop figures that never turned up, hence it being a little bit quiet. But I'm going to start the Saga of Tanya the Evil. Never read it, don't really love manga, but it does sell for us. Speaking of manga, this one was actually ordered specifically for somebody, Vampires. I'm not too sure about that one. I've never heard of it until somebody asked for it. Could be amazing, I don't know. If it's something you've seen recently, give me a shout, we can get more. The latest Trials of X, one of our customers just gets mailed out to him. It's like a really good way of reading all the X-Men without getting bogged down in like how you're supposed to read it, because they're all in the right order you're supposed to read them. Bendis is doing some Justice League, which we've got in there. The first Predator book for a while from Marvel, which is kind of nice to get in. This one is not particularly new, but new for us. The Epic Collection stuff, we don't order these in unless people ask for them. They're quite expensive. This is like $44.99, but it's a big chunk of books. If you do want some like classic Daredevil or various other things, you can get them. Shout out to us. Batman Fear State Saga. These are the odd little things that DC does which I quite like, because if you just buy the Batman books and you want to get the whole Fear State thing, you can effectively just replace one of your Batman volumes with this and get all the additional stuff in there. So you get Batman 112 to 117, obviously, that's the actual run that's part of the trade. But you also get the Secret Files, Miracle Molly, Secret Files Peacekeeper, Secret Files Gardener, Batman Fear State Alpha, and Batman Fear State Omega. So you do get everything you need in one book, and I quite like that they do that. But if you just want one volume of them, then we've got the first Failsafe, which is, I think, the first of the Chip Zdarsky books, which has been a lot of fun, and we found out he's doing the Batman for another couple of years now, which I'm a fan of. Not everyone's cup of tea. Some people are pushing back on the current bit where he's off in an alternate dimension, but I kind of think that doing something unusual with Batman is worth doing. This was supposed to arrive last week. Supercade is basically it's two coffee table book, basically about the age of arcades, and I got a few customers who like that kind of thing, so I thought, yeah, I'll get a couple in. They look very, very cool, but they're probably going to sit there for a while until the right person comes in. Vox Machina colouring book. This one was specifically ordered for somebody, but again, it's the kind of thing we can get. If you want it, shout out. I now have to post this, and it's an awkward shape and size. That's not going to be fun. On to comic books now, and there's some pretty cool ones here this week. I'm not going to lie. This one I have been looking forward to myself. All 8 Eyes. I honestly just liked the design of the title when I first saw it, and kind of B-movie giant spiders. Yeah, I'm going to give that a shot. All the Devils Are Here. Scout Comics, they do some pretty cool stuff. Ordered this one because I really like the cover. Not the same as the internal artist. I am a sucker, but it is good art. Avengers Assemble Omega, just doing the thing with the Avengers. In fact, speaking of event stuff going on, we also have Captain America Unforgiven, which I think is vampire stories that have been going on at the moment. I've not really been following it. We have the Mighty Barbarians, from Blaze, and I don't get much of Blaze as I want to. They don't put out as much that really jumps at me, but it's Michael Marecki, I'm not entirely sure, who did Barbaric, which I really like, so that could be fun. DC Silent Tales issue 1, not the name it was originally, let's change it because of legal reasons. I like the idea of this. The artwork looks kind of funky and cool, that's the variant cover there, but comic books without dialogue, you're going to get step by bloody step, and that's a high bar. New Dawn of DC 1, Superboy, the Man of Tomorrow. I quite enjoyed the last time they did a Superboy comic book, which was John L, so I'll give it a go. We also have the cover B and a blank variant as well. And finally, Musalan Ahmed, Terror War. I like the idea of working class people fighting monsters. In fact, I like the idea of just working class people going off and doing cool stuff anyway. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff there. I'm going to be able to review a lot more this week, my regular schedule. If you did miss anything, go and check what's been out recently, because I dropped some on the Sunday morning and the Monday morning. Simply basically recorded a bunch ahead of time before I went to watch a rugby match. If you want to basically make sure you don't miss out on them, make sure you hit the subscribe button. It's the only way to do it, because I can't guarantee I'll always remember to put stuff up on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook or even TikTok. But YouTube is like my go-to place. It's got the widescrreen and it's slightly more easy to do on my laptop. So yeah, there we go. If you want to get my stuff, that's how you do it. But I've got some stuff to review. I will see you again this week. Until then, look after each other, everyone. Stay safe. Bye.